So this might look a bit familiar to you because we're back at the old Unity Mill in Woodley in Stockport. But it was one of the first explores, well it was the first explore that I actually did, and I was sort of finding my feet with it really. So I always said that I'd come back, and I don't feel like I did it much justice. So I'm going to come back and do a proper explore on the place. But look at this. It's an absolute monster of a building. Completely original still, Victorian mill. So let's do this place some justice and have a bit of a mooch round it. So we're back in the old mill. I remember it, well I don't remember it being anything, it's always been abandoned to me. But I think the last thing it sort of were was, it did pet food, I think, like a manufacturing for pet food. But it's been various things over the years. Originally it was a spinning mill. I mean, these floorboards here are ancient. And it was a, yeah, it was a spinning mill back in its day. And a big one at that. I don't know what part of the factory this sort of would have been. But everywhere you sort of look, there's evidence of old industrial, like an old industrial workhouse. And the stairs go to nowhere here. Look at them. I'm going to venture up just a little bit if I can. I know I shouldn't be doing this because it seems pretty unsteady, but wow, look at this place. I've never actually been up this way. How cool's that? Been burnt out by the vandals at some point. But this is just one of them, you know, like stereotypical mill, but on a grand proportion. It's a massive, the scale of the place is massive. Look at the old door there. Look at that. Such a huge building. Look at the originality of it there. Look at that old, like, Victorian looking window. Oh, peel coming in off the walls. I'd presume there would have been another level here, because it looks like there's been like another floor. It's possibly fell through. Yeah, like a template for a spanner.
Oh yeah. So you don't lose it, innit?
Yeah.
Use it daily, spanner, you got to put it back after you use it.
Watch the step. Look at that. Long gone now. Just have to watch my step here because this is it. Look at that. Look at the drop there. Wow. It's like silent. What a place. There's like a J section here on the wall still. Like a bay, maybe this was some sort of like little warehouse or a storage room at some point. But this is just stunning to me, this. Absolutely stunning. Imagine, like, since the 1800s how many people have actually passed through this building. Do you know what I mean? People just delivering stuff, or look at that. People just doing, like, just taking in deliveries, or like coming for the job here. Yeah. You know, people that have worked that's here all over the years. It's just steeped in history, isn't it? Look at that. This could have possibly have been some sort of, you know what, I don't even know, maybe some sort of boiler system or something at one point. Because this looks like a chimney breast. And they've been bricked up here. But it probably heated the building that at some point. So I don't know why, but the last time I sort of come in here, I got a bit of an eerie vibe in here. This must have been the toilets. Look at that.
Showers and toilets.
Yeah.
Like
That would have been a glass window, wouldn't it?
glass window, yeah. Just like lighting.
Yeah, just daylight, innit?
Yeah.
There's the old sink there still.
Yeah.
Toilet there.
It's been a shower
And
cubicle.
this is the gents, innit?
Yeah.
Look how dark it is. It's been torched. The old Victorian pissers. Yeah.
Oh, first you have the porcelain.
Yeah, it's been badly torched, this place, hasn't it? I don't know why, when I was in here last, I got a bit of a weird, airy feel to it.
The kids drawing nuts. That was a shower room, that was a shower.
Yeah. Look, death this way. Quality. I could put a compilation together of you going through holes like this. Grab his legs. Grab his legs. Go on. Grab his legs. Look at that ass.
Bit of a tight fit, innit?
Yeah.
I've got cramp.
Watch your head.
This is on the other way.
Yeah. You
What?
climbing through holes.
I should be doing out with my age like that. Should be at home with fucking slippers and a pipe.
Torch in there though.
You know what that was?
Don't know. The acoustics all just drop in this room, don't they? I mean, what was this? Don't know. I really don't know. Carpet down in here. This might have been like a, I don't know.
Like a boardroom.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. I don't know why that's there though. Look at all that, like blood or something on the wall. R.I.P. Getting them serial killer vibes in here. Fucking hell, nearly went then. What's this? Oh, it's a lift. I reckon this was probably a boardroom or something, you know.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an old fire panel, that.
Oh.
Look at that.
Start in Tesco.
No mechanics there.
Still locked.
The death lift.
Yeah.
This is your.
What I say,
This is
colours.
the original part of the mill when it was a spinning mill.
They were put in.
Look at that.
You know when the mills were built?
Look at the age of this place. Wow. Look at them. They don't make them like this anymore, do they? This place is ancient, isn't it? It's so original, isn't it? Yeah, these bits here look like, we have them in our work where I work, it's like a manufacturing plant. And these here would have probably had a lid over them. And when you lift the lid up, you can throw in like the ingredients and the powders and the chemicals into here, and it sort of gets mixed underneath. But it's probably 3 times the size of the factory I work at. So these types of places back in the Victorian period would have had to have been absolutely spotless, because they weren't allowed much dirt on the floors, because a lot of the kids that actually worked in these places doing the odd, like the sort of the shitty jobs, a lot of them were barefoot. I was reading about it today, so the floor had to always be clean. But then if you look at it today, it's just a carcass of what it formerly were.
Yeah.
extraction fan there. Yeah, at one point in time this place would have been knocking work out left, right and centre. There's a story of this place as well. So when the mill was originally opened, they pumped a load of money into making this place, and I think something like only 20 years after it being built, the industry like collapsed, the spinning industry, and the guy that owned this mill, he couldn't afford to pay the workers, and there's a bit of a rumour online that all the employees dragged him out and they beat him to death. So the guy actually lost his life in this mill, which is a bit of a creepy fact for you. But like I say, if you've got any stories or memories yourself of this place, because there's been various things over the years, there must be a lot of people that have worked here, then I'd love for you to get in touch with us and just share your memory of this place. It's a shame because these mills are... Yeah. They're a part of the history of England, aren't they, these mills, you know what I mean? They've got like historical relevance, and they're just going to sort of, if they don't turn them into an apartment block, they just knock them down, which is a massive shame, because this is a testament to the history of England. Yeah. Because we prided ourselves on being an industrial country, didn't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Built well, built.
Of course it did. Yeah. Got the old lift here. Look at the age on this lift. Wow. Yeah, solid that. Oh god, that is a drop. I don't like this. Yeah, it's not for me, that. Watch yourself, Dad.
Oh, it's a shop, isn't it?
Fucking drop and half, that, innit? Watch yourself there, Steve. Look at the view from up here. Old car park there.
A Peak District there.
I know. That bit down there, that was the canteen, that. We'll go to that at the end. This would have been the old car park, because the sign there, see that sign? Let me just zoom in for you. Look. So that would have been probably here. Cool. Steve's just took this picture here. Let's try and get in. Where is it? Let me zoom in on it. So it's the picture of the like shooting the wall, and then if you look on the second pic there, it looks like someone's lips and chin. Isn't that weird? Same spot as well. You hardly moved on the camera, haven't you? That is weird. It's like someone's face peeking through. That is weird, that, you know, isn't it? That's freaked me out, that. Imagine the people that have been through here, Dad.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? That have worked here over the years.
Characters. You know what I mean? They've had characters and boring bastards no one liked and that, and managers you didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I went on my arse here, didn't I?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Yeah. Fucking slipped on my ass. Yeah. Oh, I went then. Slipped on moss. Hey, I was going down for ages. I was fucking falling for ages. 1-0 abandoned building. Yeah, they'd have bottled everything up. banged it on a pallet and then stamped it, wouldn't they? That's probably the logo for the company, that's Skull and Crossbone.
Yeah.
But if you look on there, look at that, that's going back years, that. Boddington, Strangeways, Manchester. Now that's gone now, that. But back in the day, that was the headquarters for Boddington Bay.
Do you want a flake in that, love?
Sadly, that building's been knocked down now, and it's a beautiful car park, wouldn't you believe it? Absolute joke knocking down all that heritage and history, but I thought a car park would be better there now. Look at that, that's just going to go, that, you know what I mean? Sad. Shut doors here, after you. So we've got a landmark stone here. So this part is obviously not as old as the new one, but look at that, October 1915. Quality. And then this bit here would have been for like maybe the lorries and stuff. The mechanic might have worked in here because there's like a bit of a bay, you know, for you to get under if you was looking underneath a lorry or a car. The history of this place, you know what I mean?
All melted flat there.
Steeped in history. Said you wanted a new mattress.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
It's in good nick, that, isn't it? Wow. I wonder what this bit was for. Inventory. Look at that. Inventory 2002, not on stock, do not count. Look at the age of that. Wow. This was the warehouse, this. You know why? Because look at all the signs here, you know, for the bays.
Yeah.
So they'd have had everything in stock. Look at that for a sign there. Yeah, this is definitely, you can tell by the flooring as well. This is, I'm about 90% sure that this could have been like the warehouse or where this stocked up. Oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? They probably put all the stock down here. In fact, I'm pretty convinced because look, this would have been where the forklift truck come through, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No way, is that a lift? What's through here? Wow, ancient.
Oh.
It's not been like damaged, has it? You know what I mean? Look at that, it's flooded out. That's like the Titanic, that. You know, that lift in the Titanic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is well cool, this. Right, so there it is. We've just done the old mill again. Yeah, like I said, I thought I'd give it another visit because the first time I did visit it, it was sort of my first explore, so why not come back and do it a bit more justice, eh? But what a building. I can't even put into terms the scale of this place. It's absolutely monstrous. It's a beast. So yeah, like I say, and I've said it a few times, I know, but get in touch if you did work here, because I'd love to know what you actually did here or your memories of this place. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Well, I mean that there are the colours and the beauties, the designs, the beautiful way things appear. People themselves, dull people, but I thought dull, appear fascinating, interesting, mysterious, wonderful. But that's only the beginning. A man was saying it this afternoon who was taking it. Suddenly you notice that there aren't these separations. That we're not on a separate island shouting across to somebody else and trying to hear what they're saying and misunderstanding them. You know, you use the word yourself, empathy. This thing's flowing underneath. We're parts of a single continent. It meets underneath the water.
Opaline light. Wow. How cool's that?
Battery light, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a tin hat.